Grade A Dre, back with another episode of PBG Unplugged. I told y'all the 10th episode, we have something real special for y'all. And as promised, we got the man, Mr. Tubi. This the real Mr. Tubi. We got the real Mr. Tubi, my boy Dejuan in here, man. What's going on, baby?
What's up with you, Brody, man?
You know
hey, I appreciate it, man. You know, shit, we locked in, baby. Detroit to Houston, man. We in this thing, you feel me?
This is my boy first time in Houston on the film side. You know what I'm saying? How was it? How was the Houston experience for you, man?
Man, you know, man, overall, man, it was a great experience, man. It definitely exceeded expectations. You know, man, working with y'all, man, you know, with Denise, Ash, Netta, you know, the whole crew, the whole cast. Man, it was definitely a blessing. You know, it's like I said, this being my first time not working in Detroit. Man, y'all working, man. Y'all getting to it, man. It was definitely an honor, man, just meeting y'all, working with y'all, and I'm definitely looking forward to, you know, more projects coming soon.
Man, for sure. So we gonna get right into the media of this thing, man. So being from Detroit, you know what I'm saying, what made you want to just dive? Well, for those who don't know, my man is an actor and a producer as well.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So what made you want to just go and dive into it and all the way lock in with the whole independent filmmaking situation?
So, you know, initially, man, just kind of like growing up, you know, I always had a passion for acting. You know, I was kind of like threw into it, you know, because I always had a personality or whatever. So when I was in elementary school, we used to have these school plays. And, you know, the director or you know, our music teacher, she used to make me take on these lead roles,
right?
You know, because ain't nobody want to do them.
Right.
Niggas like, nigga, I ain't trying to be, you know, niggas thought they was cool or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
So they used to kind of like make me do it. And I was always up for the challenge, man. And I always enjoyed the acting aspect of it. But then, you know, just growing up, man, you know, I got more involved in basketball, women, football, you know, shit like that. And the acting wasn't really cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you know, you seen niggas in drama class, you like, nigga, I ain't that corny.
Yeah,
you know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
doing none of that.
So it was really more so I got away from it because growing up, you know, in the inner city, you don't really think becoming an actor is a goal that's attainable. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause then you look at it like, nigga, you got to go to Hollywood,
Right?
or New York, or whatever it is. So I kind of gave up on it. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm about to hoop, hustle, you know, start a business, you know, chase some females or whatever. So I kind of put the acting stuff on the back burner. So then, you know, probably about 10 years ago, man, you know, shout out to Moolah Films. They really kind of reignited that, you know, acting fire, man, because like Murder Pain, Tell, you know, Martell Lane, you know, rest in peace, man. You know, he passed away a few years ago. But those guys made acting cool again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So,
nigga, you seen these niggas, man. They used to sell movie tickets and everything. Like, they had like meet and greets and all type of stuff. And I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of reignited that acting flame. And that's how I got back into it, man.
yeah, so being like from Detroit, you know what I'm saying, we hear like the poverty-stricken stories and when the factories closed down and all that. And for me, I've always been a fan of like Detroit music, y'all culture, y'all style, you know what I'm saying? So how is it like from what we see, I ain't gonna say from what we see, from what we hear about versus what we see, I see a lot of black people thriving in the D. You know what I'm saying? But when you hear about it, you hear about, the factories leaving and this, that, and the third. So how was it growing up from that transition? Like even from, you know, from what we hear on the outside, like how is it really out there?
So, man, you know, people always say Detroit is like the land of the hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Like we always find a way to make it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's hustling or working a 9 to 5, whether it's playing basketball, rapping, or doing whatever. So yeah, you know, we got, you know, hoods and poverty and shit like that, man. But at the end of the day, we always find a way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even like, you know, myself, for example, man, you know, even when I was 11 years old, nigga, I'm working at the car wash, nigga. I'm washing trucks, nigga. I'm selling Snickers.
Yeah.
I remember, nigga, I had my mom used to take me to Sam's Club, nigga. I used to suckers and Skittles and shit like that at school. You know what I'm saying? It was always ways of just making money. You know what I'm saying? I worked at a movie theater, bro. Like, nigga, my mom, grinded there for probably about 20 years. So in my first job, my only job I ever really worked for real, I worked at a movie theater. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I was in there hustling. Nigga, I used to take little candy, sell it to motherfuckers on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Finding different ways to make it, bro. So I feel like what our culture is, and I think really in all inner cities is we all adapt this hustle mentality. And it's like, nigga, either get ate around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta hustle and find a way, man, because it's easy to try to blame the system and all that type of stuff, man, but it's always a way to make $1.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So like, and that's really kind of how it is back home, man, and that's why even with this independent film shit, like, and I'm gonna shout out Moolah Films again, man. Like these boys opened up doors and changed lives. You know what I'm saying? To where we ain't gotta be in the streets no more. Like, niggas really legit getting paid
for sure.
to shoot movies. And like even like when we was on set, it was getting stressful. We in there 12, 13 hours late at night. But it's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm trying to put that good energy out there. Like, nigga, we getting paid
to do this
to shoot a fucking movie. Like, we could be
here.
at a plant, nigga, we could be at McDonald's, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But we getting paid to shoot a movie, so ain't no reason why we should have bad energy, man.
And that's
like,
crazy.
We living the dream.
That's crazy that you tap that. Like, I think it's crazy that you said that, because I say that all the time. Like, hey, bro, we could be doing way worse.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I feel like coming from where I come from, it's like, hey, they can't take this from us. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, just chill and be still and get through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely relate on that part. So,
definitely.
As far as independent filmmaking go, can you give us a rundown of where it started for y'all in Detroit? Like,
man, so, and I'm gonna shout these boys out again, man. Like, when I tell you Moolah Films, man, and for the, for y'all that don't know who they are, they got Buffed Up, Plug Love, 211, 50, McGraw Ave, you know what I'm saying? They got a bunch of shit, man. But these guys, in my opinion, are the pioneers of the Detroit independent film industry. When they popped off 211 first, Buffed Up changed the game. Plug Love took the shit to a whole nother level.
That shit was crazy.
You see what I'm saying? And then when they did Plug Love, then you started having other people, which you had Darren Brown, Kamal Smith, Dennis Reed, Rocky Black, and all of them. They was all still making movies, but what Moolah Films did catapulted, Detroit to the next level. Like, man, they opened the shit wide open. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So really, man, for us, I feel like between Buffed Up and Plug Love is what really opened up this whole genre, you know what I'm saying? And really it changed a lot of lives, bro. And not even just in Detroit. Like, I travel, a lot of different places, man, and their impact on the urban community, the black community, just all across the nation, bro, is huge, man. Yeah. So I would say shout out once again, Moolah Films, Buffed Up, Plug Love. Like those were the two movies that really kind of shaped this culture that we in right now. And shout out to Dennis Reed. Dennis took the shit to another level. Lisa Brown took the shit to another level. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that I love and respect. They got a lot of shit out there, man. They really kind of paved the way for
y'all got some hits. Y'all got some The Dirty D.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That's LB. You know what I'm saying?
Dirty D. Yo His Show, Street Legal,
Dennis Reed,
and I like Street Legal because this the first time it put a different light on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, we got black entrepreneurs, you know what I'm saying, lawyers, and I like that because it don't always gotta be the hustlers,
right?
And
exactly.
All this, that, and the third. So I appreciate that spin on the culture for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So, as far as your producer hat,
Mm-hmm.
how is that being an EP for your projects that you put out?
Man, like honestly, man, overall it's challenging, right? Because I'm the type of person I love creating opportunities for other people.
Mm-hmm.
So what I've learned as an EP is I have to learn how to separate business from just my own personal, wants. So me just, personally, man, like I love creating opportunities for others, right?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it don't always make business sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've dealt with a lot of people, man, a lot of writers, a lot of different producers, a lot of actors, because I hear, oh man, I don't ever get opportunity. I don't ever get opportunity. So I've done a lot of different type of work. I've worked with several different writers, and all that good stuff. And for me, I think being an EP is challenging because you just dealing with everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From the director to the writer to the editor to the post sound guy to the distribution. So it's just kind of like you really have to be comfortable with allowing your money to sit around for
Mm-hmm.
X amount of months, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
6 months, a year, 18. Like I got projects that I invested in probably back in 2022 that I ain't made a dollar off of yet.
Yeah.
So that aspect of it is challenging. But then also my first EP production, which was Tina and Lori, it was a film called Tina and Lori, and that one went crazy.
Yeah.
So Tina and Lori kind of created opportunities for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't necessarily tripping off the money that I spent in 2021 that I ain't made back yet,
Yeah.
or 2022 that I ain't made back yet. But still, as a businessman, I'm sitting back, doing my taxes and looking like, man, I think I gotta tighten up on my budget. I gotta do this. But I would say overall, it's difficult, but it's very rewarding because I gave a lot of first time directors, a lot of first time writers, a lot of actors, their first jobs. I employed a lot of people, man. So yeah, it is difficult wearing that hat. But, it's also very rewarding, you know what I'm saying? Like knowing that I created these opportunities, man, for others. But moving into 2024, like you and I talked, on the side, I'm like, hey, bro, I got to find a way to really cut these budgets down, man, because, it's, it got to make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think with the way Tubi going, yeah, like we was talking about the budget cuts and shit as far as the EP, because I didn't EP some shit too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like we gotta stick to what worked.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I know shit may look good. We want to do what look good, what sound good, but it's like, nah, we gotta.
Yeah, nah, man.
Cause we know what people going to Tubi for.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
So it's like, we want to do this,
Yeah.
but we ain't. They ain't let us in there yet.
Yeah, nah,
You know
man. Like, straight up, man. And I'm gonna share this story about the one film that I was telling you about. It was a horror thriller called All the Shine, and Tubi offered the bag for it. They offered to make it a Tubi original.
Mm-hmm.
So man, we getting down to the last get down, the paperwork and all that. So they end up saying that the movie wasn't long enough. Like, hey, can you guys add some extra scenes? Like as if I can just fucking just add some, like this shit costs money.
Like,
so
got some scenes laying around.
you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, here, let me just do this.
Yeah.
But anyway, long story short, they end up pulling the deal off the table, and we end up going AVOD, and the movie it's not doing that good on AVOD, right? So I'm cool with it because when we shot this movie, bro, it wasn't shot to be a Tubi movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was shot for Hulu, Netflix, but then I realized like, damn, they ain't really fucking with us like that. You know what I'm saying? No matter how good the quality is, like, and I'm gonna show you the quality. Even if you want to show the people like a clip of it, man, the quality is Hollywood level. Like when you look at this movie, you like, damn, nigga, y'all, nigga, the lighting, nigga, we shot it with the ARRI Alexa camera. You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
was a pretty penny itself.
Yeah, right, exactly. So then we had Sierra, was the lead in it. We had Emery Law, Diesel. So we had great acting, we had great production. Tubi it was ready, but the movie just wasn't long enough. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, for me, I was a learning experience. But to your point was, let's stick to what we know. You know what I'm saying? Let's stick to the drama, to to the, all the, messy stuff
And we can
street
and
shit,
we can plug some in there. Like we can plug some of them good ones in there. But man, it's crazy coming from you, a person that's, because I feel like Detroit is an industry place now, because y'all have an actual industry there.
Right.
So I was telling another guest that I had, he was a writer, and he was like, man, how you crank out your films? I'm like, bro, I'm not going over a certain amount.
Right.
Only because I know where this is going. And I know what, like, if we doing this strictly for this platform and it's a platform that's paying, we got to create the best of what they fucking with. I ain't no sense of trying to do no Rush Hour 3.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Rush Hour 4 if they ain't fooling with that.
I'm telling you,
know what I'm saying?
Man,
so
for real.
I DP, so I try to shoot the film that I EP. You know what I'm saying? Just because I wanna max out on the look of it, and I know that I can do it myself versus trying to go hire the best person. Like, I want to work with you, bro, but it don't make sense.
Exactly. No,
you know what I'm saying?
For real. And that's the whole key. And up until, these, people really start fucking with us on that level, it don't really make sense to, man. And I feel like, we have a recipe, and it's like, don't try to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
And that's one of the issues that I had to, figure out, because I'm like, nigga, I'm about to spend this, I'm about to do this, do that, nigga, I'm about to sell my movie to Netflix, nigga. Netflix like, nigga. But, you know what I'm saying?
Next.
Man, we sent them, the people I went through, they probably sent them emails, man, they ain't even look at them, you know what I'm saying? Because it's already set up. So me just realizing that, man, like, hey, bro, let's just stick to what we doing, and let's just keep getting better at what we doing. You know what I'm saying? So that way, and then we got more EPs, so I can come down here in the EP. You can come up to Detroit and create, and we keep creating our own content. We own it. We just getting better and better, getting better equipment, better lights, better sound gear. You know what I'm saying? And really make it a movement and pass it on down to our kids or whatever. Because at the end of the day, man, people, they're going to always want to be entertained.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you look at, some of the movies from the 80s and the 90s.
We still watching them.
People still watch them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I still watch more than to this day.
You feel me?
Jamie Foxx show, all that.
Man, I was watching Jamie Foxx and Living Single, man, when I was at the hotel room earlier, bro. You know what I'm saying? And even last night, I put on Buffed Up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, let's just create, keep creating what we know, man. Like, don't try to reinvent the wheel and spend all this money and do all this crazy stuff, man. Like, let's keep telling our stories.
Yeah, for sure. Man, it's a blessing, bro, to have you to come down here to Houston. Shout out Denise. You know what I'm saying? She at the
Denise
top of her game right now. I think this like the third Detroit actor to come down here. So how does it feel to be, because you got Atlanta, but Atlanta ain't fucking with y'all.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So how is that like how is that having that, like, oh, you're a Detroit actor? Like, how is that for you? Man, being that this wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Of course it's a dream, but it's your dream's not always your goals. You know what I'm saying? So how is that being like, oh shit, I'm really, like, when you go places, I know people notice you for sure.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And our community, we not talking about Netflix no more. We talking about Tubi.
Yeah,
like,
straight up, man.
So how is that, like, being at the top of your game as a quote unquote Detroit actor?
Man, overall, it's a blessing, man. Like, I lost my mom last year, in October of 2022. So like, I get emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, like the past year, man. Any little thing, man, I start having tears, come down my eyes, right?
Okay.
So I had another moment, man, when I was riding, around here. And I'm like, bro, like, man, like, we really did it. You know what I'm saying?
I get that way too.
Yeah, like, just being real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because a part of me is like, damn, my mom is not here to watch this. But, then also at the same time, it's like, it's a certain level that, we have reached. Like, when Denise hit me up to book me, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's huge, man, for somebody from Houston to reach out to me, you know what I'm saying, being an actor from Detroit, you know what I'm saying, it's a regular motherfucker, man, and for her to reach out to me and offer me a lead role, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like that's huge, you know what I'm saying? And I couldn't really talk about it a lot while we were on set, you know what I'm saying? Because we working and we trying to figure shit out. But
Right.
to me, just personally, man, like that was huge because we worked so hard, bro. Like, man, that's why even when we had a couple hard days on set, man, that wasn't shit compared to what we went through, even a year ago, 2 years ago, bro. Like, man, I've been on sets for 26 hours straight.
Damn it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we in that motherfucker eating fried chicken wings and nigga, you know what I'm saying? Just straight thugging it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me to see, where we have come, and I'm gonna mention her again, even this with LB and her family, her crew, Dennis, Moolah Films, Darren Brown, Kamal Smith, Tanja Brown, Rocky Black, like, our community, bro, is just so is lit, bro, because like, man, we've created something. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like shit was handed to us, bro. Like, man, we got this shit out the mud, dog. Sure. Like, nigga, I done been on sets and nigga holding the boom. Like, when you trying to get coverage of this person and I'm out the scene, nigga, I was holding the boom, nigga, talking, like, nigga, I'm acting in, you know what I'm saying? So we done put the work in, man. So it's like for our people to love what we doing and we really kind of like motivated a lot of people to get this shit done, man. And that's why I was so honored to have Denise bring me down here, because I wanted to meet y'all. I wanted to work with y'all. I wanted to share a game. And like, man, let's make some shit happen.
Yeah, for sure. So who do you watch on Tubi? Because y'all got the shit sold up. So who does the Detroit act look at on Tubi?
Well, me, this being honest, prior to dealing with Denise, I only really watched like Detroit movies, and it was probably like a handful of other movies that I came across, but that's all I really knew was Detroit.
Oh.
So then when Denise reached out to me, I started watching all y'all stuff. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I try to share my views with everybody. So, but as of right now, I'm watching all Detroit and I'm watching all Houston. You know what I'm saying? Because we locked in now.
We appreciate that too.
You know what I'm saying? I'm typing in Denise Monet name. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm watching.
Denise about to, I ain't gonna lie, she's about to, because she's taking the risk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand like that in the game. Like, you got to take them risks.
No,
like,
definitely.
A backstory on my company, bro. I met a lady named Portia. Shout out Portia Zarad. That's my producer. Mm-hmm. I met her at a video shoot, and she was like, "Man, I want to shoot a movie."
Yep.
And I was like, "Shit, all right, cool, let's do it." And in my head, I'm like, I know I got a Black Magic camera, you know what I'm saying, but I ain't never shot no movie. So she was like, "All right, well, I'm gonna do the scheduling and all that, and you just get the equipment." Man, I was calling my homeboys up, like, "Hey, bro, come hold the boom mic, and hey, bro, come move these lights around for me," like, every day. And so we did that. I did a premiere. I was like, damn, this crazy. Like, we sold the premiere out 250 seats.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, I don't know nobody. Like, of course, my mom, my dad came. My girl came and supported me.
Yeah.
But it's like everybody else, I don't know none of these people.
Yeah,
and then when we got it,
all love.
When we got it distributed, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm on to something. And then when that first Tubi check came, I knew right then.
Yeah.
I told my old man, I said, man, I ain't never got paid this much for doing the right thing.
You
so,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? So it take them risks to jump out there and see what it's gonna do. And for anybody out there that's doing this here, man, you got brothers like me, him, you know what I'm saying, brothers like myself, Dejuan, that's really in the field and active taking them chances and being a product. Because you could be a product of your environment, but we got an opportunity to change the outcome.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think people really understand, because we get a lot of slack from, Tubi this, Tubi that. Man. But it's like,
right,
y'all just don't know. Like, niggas was able to feed their family off Tubi.
No, bro, and that's the whole thing. So even like people that make comments like that, to me, in my mind, they really kind of brainwashed by the white man. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is because they only see the shit that the white man is putting out there, you know, for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, the ones where they invested they millions of dollars into it.
Yeah, they think that's the only thing that's going.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, they set the standard. Yeah, they acting might be better. You know, well, that's really questionable to me because acting is a art. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I personally love, you know, a lot of the you know, the independent styles. You know what I'm saying? Versus the Hollywood shit. You know, and of course their production looks, you know, way better. They got better sound or whatever.
Cause we learning.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, nigga, at the end of the day, we getting this shit out the mud, nigga. Like, I put up my own cheese. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I ain't got $2-3 million to invest in the movie.
Facts.
Or shit. Really, these movies nowadays, 10 million, 20, 30 million.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So when I see black people on the internet, oh yeah, Tubi this, Tubi that, like, man, shit, this sit back and appreciate our work. You know what I'm saying, nigga? This is what we doing. We ain't got no handouts.
No
nigga.
handouts.
It's a straight up grind. Like, nigga, I'm taking my own cheese, nigga, and investing it and taking my own risk in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So nigga, fuck with it. Nigga, if you don't fuck with it, just keep your mouth closed. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we working.
And that's the that's the beauty of it, bro. Like, to just be able to do this. Like, you from Detroit, I'm pretty sure you went everywhere around the world doing whatever that you wanted to do, but to actually be booked to somebody that you don't know to say, hey, I'm taking interest in your art, I'm taking interest in your craft, come down here, accommodation, woo, 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 whatever we gotta do, let's get it. So
that's huge.
That's big.
Huge.
Like, that's big. And I work with you, Kia, Sierra, Denzel. And yeah, that was it for me. And y'all are the most humblest individuals.
Straight up, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, some of y'all Houston actors need to get y'all shit together, because y'all be acting Hollywood. And goddamn, these people on the map, and they humbling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man,
really make you look at it like, for Houston to be where it's at, what we doing, as many, like, you know, we got a lot of local celebrities and all this, that, and the third. We got a lot of stuff. If we just really take y'all blueprint, we'll be the next big thing.
Yeah, no, straight up,
you know
though, man. Cause y'all working, man, from the cast, from the crew to the writing, man. I remember when I first read Carmen and Magic, man. I hit Denise up like, hey, Denise, you know, I EP too. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, because her, you know, the plot twist, man, just the ideas, you know, just behind her writing, bro. Like, man, like, you know, Denise is the one.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, and even just as a director, man, like, it's a certain gift. Like, people ask me why I don't direct, because I feel like there's a certain gift that you have to have to be a director and a writer. Denise got that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I work with Denise any day. You know what I'm saying? Because she has her vision. She just got, you know, full control of her set. She knows her script. She knows what she want. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, she just know what she want, bro. And man, I'm telling you, man, like, y'all about to really take off, man, because y'all got the formula. Y'all, you know, y'all got the work ethic, the ideas, all that shit, man. Like, man, y'all definitely about to take off, man. That's why I'm just honored to even be down here to meet y'all and really be a part of this, because I feel like we're gonna look at this shit next year or 2-3 years from now and be like, dog, now you remember when we shot such and such, whoop whoop, because this is just the beginning right here.
And this how I know, because for Fancy, shout out my girl Fancy. So we did I did her first 2 projects in here, and we actually produced her podcast downstairs.
Straight up,
You know what I'm saying? On this same equipment. This probably her lipstick right here.
Oh, yeah, man.
So
Fancy been working.
That's my girl. So she was like, man, you think I should do some acting? I'm like, bro, do it. You know what I'm saying? So for her to leave Houston and go up there is kind of like, all right. And then now we reaching out to y'all, and y'all coming down here. So it's like the cross promotion and the branding is definitely there, and we just gotta really just hone in and take advantage of the opportunity. Because that platform, man, we got an amazing opportunity, bro, to do some great things that ain't really gonna cost us really nothing.
I'm telling you, bro, and it's in my opinion, I feel like Tubi is just the first stepping stone. You know, because I feel like YouTube is a market that we got to utilize. You got Freevee, you got what else? Peacock. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of different platforms that we ain't even tapped into yet.
We ain't even tapped into.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, to me, this is just the beginning, man. Because YouTube, they're actually about to have and create a similar platform like Tubi. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, man, I just feel like we just really kind of just scratching at the surface when it comes to this shit, dog. Like, as long as we can keep on working, keep maintaining, bro. Like, man, this shit about to be next level, bro.
Nah, for sure. So, how was it working on the Carmen and Magic as your character? Let's talk about your character in that.
So I played Drew, man. I was Carmen's dad. So, you know, Drew, he was a music producer, agent. You know, he dealt with a lot. You know, it's kind of like his choice of women is kind of weird. You know, so he really kind of dealt with a lot. So he was a single father, you know, raising his daughter. So for me, it was a different role. But I enjoyed it, man. It's like I said, you know, Denise wrote the hell out of that script. Like it was a fire script. Drew really kind of dealt with a lot of shit throughout the movie.
Yeah.
And you know, because of course I don't want to tell too much of it, but yeah, you know, Drew definitely like that piece. Like, damn, Drew, like, nigga, you just can't figure it out. You can't get it right, man. But
that's how it be though. Sometimes for us,
yep.
men, fathers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it be. I know it I related to that character a lot. You know what I'm saying? From my adolescent years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being a girl dad and like, girl, what the hell is you doing?
Right.
You tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
So,
for real.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to y'all catching that project, man. It was an amazing project, an amazing experience. Denise, amazing,
man,
writer, director.
Yeah,
my boy Dejuan definitely brought it.
Appreciate it, bro.
Watching your films, and then seeing that character, it was almost like that character you had to tap into a softer side.
Exactly. Yep. No, for real, man. Like I even changed my voice, like my energy, you know, my approach. And then even like in some of the scenes, I like when I was with my girl, I wanted to show a different side of Drew versus the dad side of him. You know what I'm saying? So when I was with Carmen, I got to be soft, you know, talk to her, you know, hey, whatever. But that, you know, I got a daughter right now, you know, 9 years old, so I kind of related Carmen to my daughter, because when I'm dealing with my daughter, it's different than when I'm dealing with, you know, with my sons. Like, oh yeah, you know,
they get the business.
You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it was really being a father of a girl helped me a lot, you know, in this role, because I kind of treated her as if she was my real daughter. But I'm glad you seen that. It was more of a softer side. I didn't even cuss around her. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I am, you know, with my daughter. Like, man, when my daughter's around, I don't even cuss around her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and it ain't no big deal, but it just, I want to show her a man. You know what I'm saying? I want to, you know, whenever she with me, I open up every door, car doors, you know, whatever, you know, talk to her, you know, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Because I want that to be her expectation of a man. So if a nigga can't do that, nigga don't even fuck with him.
Don't even
you
fuck
know what
with
I'm
him.
saying? Like, if a nigga can't open your door or treat you with respect, nigga don't even fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of set that whole standard. So even when I was dealing with Carmen, man, I never really got aggressive, never you know, used, you know, profanity or nothing like that, because that's how I am as a dad in real life.
Yeah, for sure, man. So one last thing before we get up out of here, man, I want to touch on the independent collaboration. What do you feel like the independent game is missing?
Man, I would say, man, honestly, what we missing, and you hit it right on the head, right? So my motto, back home is collaboration over competition. The only way for us to make a difference in our community is by working together, right? So that's why I feel like it was big for Denise to bring me down here, because I'm that type of motherfucker that's gonna breed and push out that collaboration energy.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Cause she even mentioned it was, this role she thought, of either me or Emery Law. And Emery, that's my dog, but I feel like I was perfect for this role, not only for the movie, but for the overall connection of black independent film with Detroit, Houston, Atlanta, or whoever. You know what I'm saying? I'm that person back home. Like, nigga, I'm the nigga that's keeping everybody together. Hey, like I work with everybody. I'm big on communication. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of issues that are caused between people is because of lack of communication.
For sure.
So like me, bro, like I never be like, oh yeah, I don't like this nigga Dre. I got a problem with him. Like if there's any situation that happens between you and I, we're gonna sit down and talk about it, figure it out, boom, it's over with. Versus some people, like you know what I'm saying, they not say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I don't even know you felt that way. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm human. Shit, we all make mistakes. So, but anyway, the point that I was making is, I feel like the biggest piece and what I love about what we created down here, even with Denzel and Sierra and Kia coming down here, is really building that collaboration piece. Because if we can all get on the same page, nigga, we can really take off. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit is there, and there's enough money for everybody, to go around, and we all have personal stories to share. So, sure. Nigga, and the shit is gonna go on forever. Like, even Denise was telling me about a story that she had, a real life story. I'm like, dog, that's a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, let's put that motherfucker together.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, man, it's really just that collaboration piece. I think a lot of times people, don't want to work with this person or whatever. But really, if we get out and communicate and work together, I think we can really take this shit far. Like, man, even my dog Diesel, I talk to him down there every day. He like, bro, he like, man, they ain't booked me to come down there. Like, shit, because they probably ain't think you wanted to come down there, nigga. But shit, come on, let's work, because Diesel.
I was finna say, and that be the thing, like, man, sometimes niggas just gotta get up and come down. You ain't gotta be booked, like, just come down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, like straight up, man. And Diesel, that's my brother, man. And Diesel, he been killing it, on the scene. He probably like one of my favorites to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I like Diesel.
You know what I'm saying? So so Diesel, he hit me like, oh man, shit. He's like, I want to come down. I said, man, these folks down here, they working, bro. Like, nigga, this family not. So shit, whatever you want to do, like, nigga, let's come down here and work. You know what I'm saying? So. But and the reason why that connection was made, even just my connection with Denise was made through my sister Jada, because Jada know what I stand for and how I work and how I operate. Jada ain't just about to recommend, just anybody, but she know who I am and what I stand for. So that's why I mentioned earlier, I was the right person for this, because this is just the fucking beginning of something great. This ain't just about Carmen and Magic, man. It's about our people. You know what I'm saying? Coming together, bro, and really making this shit happen, bro. Like, man, Houston is now my second home.
Cause I'ma for sure be hitting you. Hey, what y'all got going on this weekend? I'm finna come down there.
Like, man, like,
I'm gonna pull up, nigga. Like, y'all doing what? I'm finna come.
No, like straight up, bro. And it's like that, man. Like, nigga, once I lock in and I realize you a good person, you know what I'm saying? And shit, and you fuck with us, I fuck with you. Like, nigga, it's on the flow. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that simple, man. And that's why I'm glad, Denise reached out to me, brought me down here, man, because the shit is, like I said, is bigger than just this project. You know what I'm saying? Carmen and Magic about to take off, but the shit that we all about to create together, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be next level, and we're gonna look at Carmen and Magic as the beginning,
right?
And Bash, you know what I'm saying. Even getting my sister Sierra and Denzel down here,
right,
was huge. You
See,
know
I
what I'm
like,
saying?
I like how you look at stuff. You look at it for the opportunity that it could create.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's a real hustler's
Oh, no.
mentality.
Man,
Like,
straight up, bro.
all right, you can come down here and get you a bag and be through with it, or you can come down here and make you a real solid connection
Man, straight up.
and grow your situation.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't look at it like that. Like, and that's how I look at my situation. Like, I'm used to shooting films. Like, I'm 16 movies deep.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't mind going pull focus on the set.
Yep. Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have met you.
Yep. Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I didn't sign up as an AC, I wouldn't have met Kia.
Yep.
I wouldn't have met
Yep.
Denzel. I
Straight
wouldn't have
up.
met Sierra.
Straight
You know
up.
what I'm saying? So I like how you look at things
Yeah.
as far as like, all right, I can go down here and get some money,
Mm-hmm.
or I can go down here and create a relationship
Yep.
to grow the money.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
and that's the whole thing, bro. And like, you know, for me, I'm big on our people. When I speak about our people, I'm talking about black people.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so man, whatever I can do to help create opportunities, and this is kind of how we started off the interview, and that's why I love being an executive producer, because I like creating opportunities for our people. You see what I'm saying? So really, you know, for me, man, it's coming down here, man. I want to network, meet different people, bro. But like, it's all about creating, man.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Nigga, you
I
know,
agree.
using your resources, my resources, Denise resources, Dennis resources, you know, whatever it is, bro. Like, man, we all come together, bro, make money and do what we love to do. You know,
Nah,
and
for
as
sure.
I mentioned earlier, like, man, we could be doing anything else. We can be at a fucking plant. We can be nigga flipping
Walmart.
burgers, nigga doing some bullshit in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that lifestyle is temporary. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it might sound cliche, but nigga, it's really only two ways out.
Yeah.
But we really kind of created a third way. Like, nigga,
Yeah, for sure.
hey, we about to leave that shit to the side. We about to go shoot a motherfucking movie, and it's crazy because a lot of my people now they starting to see it, but nigga, they ain't believing this shit.
Nah, for sure. And I was just gonna ask
You know
you,
what I'm
like,
saying?
how, like, cause I know for me it was like, all right, you doing something. All right, you doing something else now. I'm always doing something.
Yeah.
So like he just doing something.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it was like, hold on, they did what?
man.
Like, all right, cool. And it was like, you doing what? And it was
Yeah.
like, so every time, then I was like, all right, cause you know, people that come from where we come from, the first thing they want to do, they want to rap.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, I ain't doing no rapping
Yep.
shit, bro. I'm finna shoot these movies.
No, straight
That's
up.
what I'm finna do. So, like, what did it take for people to start believing in your process? Like, what was that point? They was like, all right, my boy know what he talking about at this point.
So look, you know, I know we've been running, right? So I'm gonna just kind of give you a brief history of myself. So always been a hustler, always been business savvy, always been book smart, right? So I always had like the kind of like the it's a very unique skill set. You know what I'm saying? Because like most of the time, you know, niggas they be hustlers, whatever. They don't really be book smart. Like I was getting 4.0s in school. It was to the point, nigga, in high school. You know, when you graduate, you get like the honor society badges and all the gold ropes and shit. Niggas thought I stole them bitches because niggas like, nigga, how you, you know what I'm saying? They ain't
Right.
know, but I'm taking
Right.
honors classes, all that shit. So always been as a book smart nigga, just
Right.
naturally. You know what I'm saying? And whatever I do, I take pride in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I was never no dumb nigga, but you know, of course, it's being from the hood or whatever, nigga. You just naturally, you know, it's a hustler, right?
For sure.
So I always was like the manager. Like, nigga, I had friends, man, and this was before the rap industry in Detroit took off. And I had friends that wanted to rap. Me, nigga, I was never no rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's like how you said. So I used to be their manager, bro, and I used to give them the same advice that I'm giving myself right now as an actor. And the niggas, they always wanted to try to do something, and they didn't want to have that Detroit sound. They be like, oh, nigga, I don't want to sound like no Detroit rapper. Like, nigga, that was the thing. Because back then we had, like, Doughboys Cash Out, Vezo, you know, and a couple other cats, but they didn't blow up yet. You know what I'm saying? This was, nigga, probably... Nigga, I'm talking 07, nigga, 08. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, nigga, when these niggas first got started, like Blade Icewood and shit like that. So it was like, nigga, in the city, rappers didn't want to be Detroit rappers. Nigga, they never embraced it. They never embraced our sound. So I'm like, nigga, y'all niggas need to embrace that shit. But they wanted to be different. They want to do their own shit, whatever, nigga. And me personally, I'll say T Grizzly is the one that really catapulted the whole Detroit rap shit. Because prior to that, yeah, nigga, Bez, Peasy, Payroll, Kid, and all them, nigga, they was working. But nigga, I think T Grizzly kind of like, nigga, took the shit to the next level. Because nigga, once T Grizzly dropped, nigga, everybody started getting deals, nigga, and the shit just kind of took it to another level. So then, nigga, all my people, they like, you know, nigga, they kind of got left behind. So I took it upon myself. I said, nigga, I seen the vision of this independent film shit. And I said, nigga, I'm about to implement all the same shit that I tried to teach you niggas, you know what I'm saying, 5-6 years ago. And I'm going to show y'all. Niggas didn't believe in me, man. The only person that believed in me acting was my old bird, my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, everybody else like, nigga, you acting, nigga? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, y'all niggas lame as hell. Y'all niggas corny. Whoop, whoop, nigga. Y'all niggas acting. So then now, when they starting to see, and I think for me, when niggas really realized the shit was real, when they start seeing me as an EP, and you know, seeing me get this role, because prior, man, because nigga, I was acting, but nigga, I always got cop roles. Like niggas, for some reason, I'm like, hold on, dog, should I
take trying to do here?
Yeah, I'm like, damn. But then I realized, like, nigga, I have versatility. You know, I ain't got no tattoos. Nigga, I can clean up or whatever. I'm not just a street nigga, and that goes back to my point. Like, nigga, even when I was in school, nigga, I was getting 4.0s. So I ain't necessarily take it as disrespect or a certain way, but I looked at it like, nigga, you know what, nigga, I'm versatile. I ain't gotta always play no street nigga. I can be a dad, a lawyer, a police officer. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm not limited in my range. So that's really more so how I embraced it. But yeah, man, niggas definitely didn't believe in none of this shit, bro. Like, man, I told niggas I was taking acting classes, all that shit, man. Niggas like, nigga, fuck that, nigga. I'm about to go. You know what I'm saying? But now, nigga, I'm the same niggas. Man, put me in the movie, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's you know, but yeah, it's to answer your question, bro. You know, I feel like over the past couple years, you know, they starting to see the whole Tubi movement and what we got going on. So now niggas starting to, you know, see it and really, you know, respect it. But man, prior to this, dog, niggas was laughing at us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, y'all niggas tripping. But now, nigga, joke's on you, motherfucker. You feel me?
For sure. Man, I know we got to get to that airport.
Yes, sir.
It's been a real one. Hey, follow my boy. What's your Instagram?
It's just straight up Dejuan Ford, man. Dejuan Ford, man. Check me out, dog. You know, shit. Hit me up. We working. We getting to it.
Your boy Grade A Dre. My boy Dejuan Ford, I appreciate you for coming through, rocking with me, man. We gonna for sure lock in, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Powered by Game, Unplugged, Dejuan Ford, Grade A Dre. Any closing remarks, man?
Hey, man, just, you know, go on Tubi, man. Support all independent film shit, man. Whether it's from Detroit, Houston, whatever, man. Share it, repost it, man. Shout out, man, to everybody that's out here working, putting this shit on the floor, man. It's a grind, man. You know, shit, we out here working. We out here getting it, man. Shout out to Denise Monet for bringing me down here. Grade A Dre. Shout out to Moolah Films, Dennis Reed, LB, my wife, Jackie Ford, man. My kids, man. Everybody back home. Hey, we here, man. We working. Getting to it.
For sure, man. We gonna see y'all on the next episode, man. Powered by Game Unplugged. We out.